I go by the name Flamboyant Lifestyle. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe so that anytime I post a video, you'll be the first person to watch. It's recently that Mahama gave the Ghana police 40 ammo cars, in which a lot of people were reacting to it, a lot of people were congratulating him, and a lot of people were saying good things about Mahama. And right now, Kevin Taylor has come, and Kevin Taylor has changed the narrative. Kevin Taylor is trying to tell Mahama and begging Mahama that Mahama should pay attention to the Ghana Armed Forces because the Ghana Armed Forces are really suffering. He spoke to the side that Ghana Armed Forces, the building in which they are sleeping in, is an old building. So Mahama should pay attention to that so that the military can have a comfortable place. And also, he was trying to let us understand that the armed forces don't have the ammunition, they don't have logistics, in which in case maybe another country or another thing happening in our country, they don't have the tools, the equipment to fight with. So he was pleading Mahama that Mahama should look at that angle and Mahama should help the Ghana Armed Forces. So without not wasting my time, let's pay attention and listen to what Kevin Taylor have to tell us in this video.
It is sad to see the kind of equipment, the kind of accoutrement the Ghana military uses. In fact, you need to look at it very well. Say, and I will say on authority, say in Tokwesi, Ewo, Ghana, any other country, with all the experience, ye military no, eba akondia, ye be losing Tokwana poto, obekunya shiyekuro. The Ghana military is not potent when it comes to weapons, war vehicles. The majority of the vehicles they see Burma camp, Mr. President, maybe you have not been briefed, and I know the CDS just took power or took office. He needs to sit down and look at the issues. There's a lot of issues in the military. They are hurt. Things are not going on well. And if we always want it to look like it is always going to be obey before command, or say obey command before whatever, then we are not going to get anywhere. Sometimes we need to put the obey before the Indiano and go down and speak to them and hear what is going on. I can tell you on authority that armored vehicles a good Ghana military about 80% in Yejuma. Mr. President, one day, Mr. President, pay a visit to the Ghana military. And I know the CDS is struggling. He's struggling because he came to inherit a military that was not retooled for years. He came to inherit a military that was being led by people who were trying to save their faces, trying to look good. But when it comes to military, they didn't care. And that is where my problem is. Because the former CDS, he was all about the icing on the cake. For people to see, oh, if you give me an accommodation, not the main reason to your family, so then you need to make sure those things go hand in hand. And I know the CDS now is struggling because the military is undertooled. The Ghana military needs to be updated. When you enter a Burma camp at time, it is sad. It is sad because military for dying. Now it is like you see military quarters. A day is seen in 1932. Now Osha military for dying. Now Yabubo Kukobu Usha military for dying. Utubu say way nipa the dem. Yasi nipa the dem. Soja ni the dem. It is despicable. At time, the military, we need to upgrade the military a little bit. We need to retool the military. Our military is weak, and when I say it's weak, when it comes to Ghana military, they are disciplined. When it comes to they being there for the country, you know them. They go out of the country for peacekeeping. We know what they do. They are very, very solid. But when it comes to the Ghana military is zero. They have nothing. It hurts me to be saying this now, but the Ghana military, I'm telling you, we have the men. We have a lot of people who are committed to work for us, protect Ghana. But when it comes to a new age military, the Ghana military, dear Mr. President, I beg you, you need to put a whole committee together, led by the CDS, to really look at one, accommodation, and two, the accoutrements. The Ghana military service, I've taken my time. I've driven through a Burma camp. When you go see baby a soldier for that cry, it is disheartening. Into the day I saw all these young people, the day they were recruiting people, Elwak Sports Stadium, na me drew Ghana. That day I was in Ghana, and me share young people way. A man from me person ko soldier, and I'm actually go see Bema camp. Na me share a danye gu, and I'm saying no, there is a problem. The day na in Kwarani Wu Elwak, and I was in Ghana that day. I drove past that place in the morning, and I looked at all these kids, and I'm catching them and say, I've been through Bema camp. Now me share a good Bema camp. Now me share Ghana military the way it is not resourced, the way it is not being retooled, the way it is not updated. Now me share Nkora when you now wanting to go into the military. Me busa mo say, into Nkora when you form one, and he no mo koda. Where are they going to lodge? Ultimate driving through Bema camp, Mr. President. It is despicable. Add this to your legacy. At least before you leave power, we need to have about 50,000 military housing for the military. Military for assassin bebrin. These are security agencies. These old. I was asking myself, who share a daya ewo Bema camper? Now just be a yes, dina pete ho. A dine tantan be. Into Mr. President, can't we decide to say, Sa in Dana yesi apete no, ye bebu bu na yesi story buildings 20. Uti story buildings 20 kra tenor. How many military men can occupy? So many of them. Why have we allowed to die way? Police need that them, none about that bontene. Soldier need that them, none about that a box him. Utemo Bema camper. Soldier for the box, abu bonk atar down. I just say a tonri ho. I just say ahoye slap. This is not right. I want you to summon the CDS. I need you to ask them what can be done immediately to help the Ghana military accommodation. We can't always be telling people go to the military, go to the police, and their dignity is taken away from them. That is despicable. Till date, the Ghana military, why? This is the modern day military. This is the modern day policing. How come say and the Ghana military and how people come to training, they have new recruits. Now we tell our people we want to save the climate, we want to save the environment, and ever since the Ghana police end me gas and that they need to send recruits to go into the forest. So what is that? And this go to the CDS. CDS, these are things that you need to put before the president. And these are urgent things. I know you came to inherit a lot of damage, but you need to try and also make sure these are the things the military personnel need. Good accommodation. You can take one section and say, okay, this 10 acre, this particular unit, ye bubuni nyina, ye besi story building 20 waha, story building bia, a dime 500 room, ye besi be 10 story building, ye be soldier for nyina kugum. What are we doing to our people? See the amount of money we have spent on unnecessary things in Ghana. Why are we doing this to ourselves? If today, you open, say, people should put in, contractors should submit. So our money crackers of contractors, 50%, and that they are going to pay the contractors another year, the rest of the money. We will get local contractors who will be willing to build these story buildings at Bema camp for the military. And then end 2025, military for the anytime, are you not ashamed as leaders of the nation? Go and see baby police for that. Police need them. How can you have peace of mind to govern, to protect a nation?
You finish listening to what Kevin Taylor has said. He has spoken and he has brought out a lot of information that me and you maybe we might not know. And what he was trying to let us understand really makes sense. Mahama should pay attention to all what Kevin Taylor has said, because the military people are the backbone of the economy. They are protecting our borders. If we don't give them the comfortability, we don't give them the luxury, we don't let them feel like they are also human beings, the country will be in chaos and the country will be at risk. So what Kevin Taylor is trying to tell Mahama is very true. So President Mahama, we know that you can do it above human imagination. Please stick to what Kevin Taylor has said. Bring some upgrading into the Ghana military service. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you another time.